What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to this video in which we're covering the SS Lazio fan token, which I think is fairly obvious why I'm covering this. It's up about 36%. Volume is amazing at around 82 million, which is 1.2 times the market cap. So that's all amazing. That volume definitely allows us to get some great moves out of the fan token. The thing is, when I did this analysis about an hour ago, that analysis has already been completed. We already got that move up to my price target, which was right here between $8 and 8.5. So I was right, and this is the video. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'll update it. But the main thing is, the main thing we did and the main thing I was looking at is that we actually managed to break a very strong resistance level. We broke this resistance level between $7 ultimately and 5.8, and as you can see, we found resistance there plenty of times over the last week and a half, and today we actually managed to break above that. I think on the 15-minute we didn't even really get a break retest for it. We found some resistance at 7.5 at first, which is obviously a psychological resistance level, but after that we immediately shot through. So this is pretty interesting because in the analysis I did about an hour ago, I didn't think we would be able to break above 8.5. All right. And now that changes a little bit because first of all, we got the ability to take a break retest off of 7.5 and do something like this, where my next price target now really is between 9.5 and $10. All right. I think we can actually reach $10. But for that to happen, I mean, obviously this would be the ideal scenario, that right now we would just take a break retest off of 7.5. and that's it. And if we take a look at the past, what you can see is that 7.5 actually hasn't really been broken yet. This is the first time we did that in almost a year, three quarters of a year. So there's really nothing we can really say about the strength of 7.5 and if we can do that. But to me, it seems unlikely. What seems more likely to me is that we'll drop down to the $7, $6.5 level. And if we can actually stay on top of this level for the upcoming 3 days or something, then I think we can still get that move above 8.5 and to go up to $10. All right, I actually think that something like this would be the more likely scenario. We still have that chance to take a break retest off of 7.5 and do something like this immediately. But off of these two scenarios, this one definitely is the most likely to me. That's usually also how these fan tokens work. I mean, if you analyze the movements of Alpine, for example, in March, you could see that every time before it went to a new all-time high, it kind of consolidated. Very interesting to analyze that, but something like this seems to be the most likely scenario. But when we're looking at this, and this is the most important part of the analysis, when you look at this, obviously you're saying, all right, so we have to stay on top of 6.5 for the next 3 days. And that is correct. There is a very strict criterion on this analysis, and that is that we stay on top of 6.5. If 6.5 breaks, then we lost our major support, and then we'll drop down to 5.75. But if we have broken below 6.5, we would just take a break retest, drop down to 5.3, kind of consolidate on top of this, and then later on drop down to 4.5. And I don't think Lazio is strong enough to then still get to $10, all right? So a lot depends on that 6.5 level. I don't have a clear bias on whether that's going to hold. I think at least initially it's going to hold, but if we can really hold it for 3-4 days, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's my analysis, my take on Lazio. If you have any questions about the analysis, because it's fairly difficult, and if you need updates, let me know down in the comments. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.